My fellow Americans, today I'm here to announce my candidacy for President of the United States. No. I figure everybody else is doing it, I should do it too. Thank you for the opportunity for being here today. Thank you for the nomination. I'm very honored. When I first joined GSA about 6 years ago now, the first advice that Casey Coleman, my boss, gave me was to join IAC. And it's been one of the most valuable pieces of advice that I've ever received, because this community has allowed me to grow, learn, connect. I've been able to work with many of you in this room today through my career at GSA and then since, as well as many people who are not in this room. By way of background, interestingly, one of the things I cherish about my background is I've always been at the intersection of technology and public service. And probably the only candidate who's worked in startups, started a couple of failed startups myself, worked in Fortune 5 companies, federal government, state and local government, and now, of course, going back to the Silicon Valley environment. While that is interesting and unique, I believe that the perspective that provides me is that each of these communities that typically doesn't talk to each other does have a very powerful, impactful, and interesting perspective. And the job of an organization like this should be to bring those perspectives together. So one of the areas that I'll be focusing on, if I get your vote, is to do exactly that. I think for this organization to grow and thrive, and for the federal community at large to become powerful and continue to be viable as business partners as we go forward into the next administration and into the technology era that we're moving into, we have to bring those perspectives together, listen with an open ear, and actually find onboarding pathways for new and emerging companies to join this community, as well as for existing mature and established players to find those matchmaking opportunities. So one of the things that I'm engaged in right now is the National Innovation Initiative. I've been with IAC and supported many initiatives